Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Judy Lowthian, the Head of Research at Bolton Clarke, and I warmly welcome all of you to our 2024 Symposium, Implementation in the Real World of Aged and Community Care. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Bolton Clarke sites are located in 62 regions across Australia and New Zealand, and all of us here this afternoon, and there's more than 400 of us that are registered, are from many more regions. We recognise the traditional owners and their connection to all the lands, sea and community, and we pay our respects to the elders past, present and those emerging, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. So now we've got some housekeeping. Georgie. Everyone is on mute and all videos are turned off for the moment, except for the speakers when they arrive. And we invite you to use the meeting chat function to ask any questions of any speaker or for the panels in sessions 1 and 2. Recordings will be made available later for those speakers who have given us permission. So now I'd like to let you know that the Research Institute is very fortunate to have the support of the Bolton Clarke Board for all our research endeavours, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce our chairman, Mr. Tony Crawford, to open today's symposium. Tony is a very experienced board chair and non-executive director across a variety of sectors, including the not-for-profit, health, insurance, legal and sport. His extensive legal career includes serving as the Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of the Board at the national law firm DLA Phillips Fox. Over to you, Tony.
Thanks, Judy, and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Bolton Clarke team and as host of this symposium, it's my pleasure to welcome you all. As the theme of our symposium suggests, today is about generating discussion, sharing ideas and knowledge on implementation. It takes an average of 17 years for research evidence to reach practice. And even then, only 1 in 5 interventions makes it to routine clinical care. So how can we bridge the gap between what we know and what we do? Part of the answer lies in a greater focus on implementation to embed research evidence into practice for the benefit of individuals, organisations, governments and the broader community. One of the challenges providers face is that implementation science involves many theories and frameworks, and the complexity of moving evidence into routine practice only increases when we consider the current climate. As you know, we have a new Aged Care Act being introduced into Parliament this year. The strengthening of the aged care quality standards and establishment of a new support at home program, while we continue to manage the ongoing impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, including workforce shortages. At Bolton Clarke, we are in a unique position of having an embedded academic research institute within our organisation, which is now Australia's largest independent not-for-profit care provider. Underpinning the Institute's work is a deliberate implementation focus, recognising the role of research in driving positive outcomes for the people we support. Our robust Bolton Clarke implementation framework for aged care has at its core co-design. Context really matters. So through listening to our clients, residents and their families, and drawing on insights from frontline teams, consumer advisory bodies, and project advisory and steering committees, we design solutions and work with all stakeholders to translate evidence into real outcomes across the life of our projects and beyond. Today, you will hear some of the latest thinking and real-world examples of implementation at the front line that not only showcases the work of Bolton Clarke through the Research Institute, but also national and international perspectives on research translation. I want to take this opportunity to thank all presenters who are giving their time to share their experience this afternoon and to thank you all for your attendance and for engaging in discussion together around what does and doesn't work and how we can support frontline teams and enhance the health, well-being and lives of older Australians. And I look forward to hearing more about the great work being advanced in this space. I will now hand over to Dr. Rana Ogren, Senior Research Fellow with the Bolton Clarke Institute, to chair the first session on implementation at the front line. Over to you, Rana.